Today, me and Miss Molly are going to be trying something new. It's the next step of her jumping, and it is a bounce. Now, it's a very simple bounce. It's just 3 steps in between. I'll walk her over them with no jumps up, and then I'll put the end cross pole up, the middle cross pole up, and then finally, the very first cross pole up, so that she has a nice run up into it and she gets used to lifting her feet. So I'm just going to count the strides out just to make sure I'm not being silly. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And Miss Molly's wondering where I'm going. Off with, she does have a training aid on, but when we decide that we're going to start jumping, I will take them off because I'd never like riding horse with the training aid on. Especially over jumps, because I don't want her legs getting caught and it just turning into an absolute disaster. When warming up any of my horses, I do like to spend a lot of time in walks. So I would spend maybe 10 to 15 minutes just walking, making sure that the horse is bending out round my leg and walking in a correct outline. I personally believe that the walk is probably the most important gait that you could warm up in, because there's so much more movement in the horse's back compared to the other gaits, trot, canter and gallop, where the horse's back is mainly straight. Not only that, but compared to trot and canter, the walk is the hardest to fix. And this is because walk has no moment of suspension, unlike trot and canter, where they have moments when all 4 feet leave the ground. And because all 4 feet leave the ground, it gives the horse a natural rhythm and makes it easier for the rider to influence and reset the rhythm. The walk gait requires relaxation, not just power. So if your horse is relaxed in the walk, your walk will automatically be better. So this is why I like to practice it quite a lot. Now we are in trot, I like to spend a lot of time doing our trot as well. Basically every gait I like to spend a lot of time in warming up, because I want to make sure that she is relaxed and riding down into my hands. I don't want her to feel rushed or to be running off in the trot or canter. I just like her to be nice, balanced and have a lovely rhythm, and I don't want her to feel like a motorbike flying out round the corners and bends. I want her to be using her body and be relaxed. So one thing that I really enjoy about this mare is her canter. It is so big, so long for such a small mare. Like, she's only 15.2, you know, she might as well just be a pony. She has such a long, big, elegant stride, which with time and muscle build up will become really beautiful. Like, if you look at her now, it's just lovely, long, balanced, it's running the whole time. I just love it so much. Like, maybe not so much on her left rein, because her left rein is her bad rein. It's going to take a little bit more work and time. But yeah, she's got the makings of a beautiful canter, I have to say. Now it is time to start onto the bounce. So she does still have draw reins on, but this is only because they are basically trot poles and we're not doing any jumps. And once we had finished warming up over the poles, I did jump off and take the draw reins off. This is more just a safety thing, because I'm always terrified that a horse will end up getting their legs caught in between all the ropes. That just would not be a great day. But once I have them off, it is then time to build our first cross pole. And look at Molly, she does stand just so good. So coming into this, I just wanted to have a nice balanced trot and let her figure her own feet out, which worked quite well. So once we had done that a few times, I did put up the second cross pole. Once again, just letting her come in a nice balanced relaxed trot, letting her figure herself out, and she popped it beautifully. We did do the 2 cross poles a few times just to make sure that she got it in her head, because she was jumping the first one and pausing like in this video and then jumping the second one. I just wanted the movement to become that wee bit more fluid than what it was. And then my friend came in and she decided she would put up the next cross pole for me, which I was very thankful of. It was nice to not have to get off the horse to do that. So in we come again, nice relaxed trot, and look at her go! Although not all of our attempts were so picture perfect, like this one. But that is fair enough, it is totally fair. She was being a wee bit naughty trying to nick out, so I did just try my best to leave it on a nice note with this last attempt, where she did do it lovely. I just sat there, squeezed her on, and she got lots of pats at the very end.